The girl freezes in terror as she senses something above her. She looks up and spots a strange hand clinging to the surface overhead. Thankfully, Anna clamps a hand over her mouth just in time. The next moment, the creature leaps down and charges straight toward the safe house. Soon it stops in its tracks again. Only now does Mina realize this thing stands at least 2 meters tall. Anna releases her grip on Mina. But almost immediately, Mina watches as the monster lets out a roar like it's calling for something. Sure enough, a whole pack of identical creatures comes rushing in. In an instant, they all rise to their full height in front of the safe house. That's when it hits Mina, these are the things they've been up against this entire time. Inside the safe house, Daniel can feel the commotion outside. Hearing the watchers howling, he frantically calls out that the other two aren't in here. The watchers scatter in all directions. But Anna turns to Mina with a grim expression and tells her the watchers are hunting for them. They decide to make another attempt to get back inside. Anna tells Daniel they're running out of time. Mina adds that she understands he's furious, but if he doesn't let them back in, he won't survive either. Finally, the safe house door swings open. The second Anna steps inside, she goes straight for Daniel. He actually had the nerve to lock her outside to die. But just then, Mina feels the ground shake again. The watchers are back. Anna urgently tells everyone to line up in front of the one-way mirror. But can this old trick really still work? Then Anna suddenly speaks up. She admits she's been hiding something. She knows exactly what's out there. She says these watchers are an ancient species, they go by many names. Elves, fae, fairies. She's been studying them, and she wants to become one of them. So she will never let them leave. At that moment, frantic pounding erupts at the door. Everyone panics. They shove a table against the entrance. That's when they notice the carpet has been pulled back, revealing a hatch in the floor. The pounding grows more desperate. They pry open the hatch and discover it's actually a secure door. Without hesitation, they pull it open and find a passage leading straight down. Everyone scrambles down the stairs. Just as the last person drops in, the door above explodes inward. When they switch on the lights below, they find themselves in what looks like a fortified bunker. Research materials are scattered everywhere. Daniel discovers a stockpile of canned food enough to survive down here for years. Mina turns around and spots a computer. She boots it up only to find there's no internet connection. But she does find hundreds of days worth of video logs. She clicks on one and sees a man who identifies himself as Professor Martin. And finally, they learn the whole truth. In September 2009, he launched a secret research project studying the elves of the forest. He built a fortified bunker right in the heart of their habitat. First, he recruited 100 workers from a nearby town. Every day he flew them in and out by helicopter, materials included. Within a month, the bunker was complete. The professor named it Fairyland. The elves came to observe him every day. They'd stand right outside the glass but never came in. The professor assumed they were fascinated by him. But as the videos continue, what they see grows increasingly disturbing. Before long, the professor noticed they'd started mimicking him. Except they kept getting certain features wrong. Sometimes 3 eyes. Sometimes 8 fingers. But they learned fast. The professor said his research was progressing deeper and deeper. Then one day, an elf appeared in the form of a little girl. The professor felt she was different from the others, innocent, and always alone. So he locked her in a cage to study her. He turned the camera toward the cage. As Professor Martin slowly approached the girl, she became violently agitated and shifted back to her true form.
What do they call you?
By day 300, Mina notices Professor Martin looks utterly haggard. He says his research has hit a dead end. He addresses whoever might eventually see this footage. Near marker point 134, there's a boat. It's the only way out of the forest. He knows he'll never make it back himself. If anyone sees this video, he has one request: go to his office and destroy every piece of research they can find. Professor Martin slowly rises to his feet. Mina watches as he climbs back upstairs. Then, 2 gunshots ring out. The next day, when the group opens the basement door, they find exactly what they expected. The safe house glass is shattered, and claw marks cover every surface. They don't waste another second. They push through the fog-filled forest until they reach coordinate point 134. Once they cross over, there's no coming back before nightfall. But do they really have any choice at this point? As they press forward, they discover a strange stone covered in bizarre markings. Anna explains that elves once coexisted with humans, but their power gradually made humans afraid. A great war broke out. The elves lost and were banished deep underground, sealed in tombs, trapped beneath the earth for eternity. After centuries, they finally broke through the seal. But they discovered they'd lost their wings and their magic, and they could never leave the forest. Anna hurries everyone onward. But none of them stop to wonder, how does Anna know all of this? As they continue, rain pours down in sheets. Anna urges them to stay close. Suddenly a flock of crows bursts from the trees, startled by something. A group of creatures closes in behind them. Keep moving! Anna tells them whatever they do, don't look back. Then Mina notices the trees ahead are thinning out. The next moment, they burst out of the forest and reach the riverbank. Gasping for breath, they realize they might have actually made it. They spot Professor Martin's boat. But then a furious roar erupts from behind them. Daniel hears something. And inexplicably, he turns and walks back toward the forest. The other 3 have already reached the boat. As they struggle with the chains, they realize Daniel is gone. Then Lisa sees him. Daniel is dragging someone back with him. It's her husband, John, but Lisa screams that it's not him. It's not her husband. Then everything goes wrong.
Oh my god, he can't hear us! I'm going to get him! We don't have time. Oh. Daniel, run! It's not...
Come on, John, go!
Daniel!
The fake John mutters something in a strange language and traces a bizarre symbol on Daniel's head. Before their disbelieving eyes, the unthinkable happens.
Look away. Look away. Daniel!
The fake John turns his gaze toward the remaining three. Countless figures within human forms emerge from the tree line. Anna says with certainty they cannot leave the forest. And it seems she's right. When Mina wakes the next morning, she finds herself back in the normal world. She shakes Lisa and Anna awake. They get in a car and drive back into a world bathed in sunlight. It seems like it's all finally over. Days later, Mina poses as a family member to access Professor Martin's office. There she finds architectural blueprints of the safe house in the forest and a voice recorder. Professor Martin says this was his life's work. Coexistence with the elves was once humanity's golden age. The elves lived among humans as guardians, friends, even lovers. And the children born of elves and humans were called half-bloods. They possessed extraordinary abilities, shape-shifting, even taking on the appearance of the dead. Martin found this power remarkable. That's what drove him into the forest. But then Mina discovers something that shouldn't be there. Her face goes pale. That night, she drives straight to Lisa's house. She shows Lisa some photos of Martin and Anna together. Anna was Martin's wife. Lisa doesn't understand why that matters. Mina flips her phone around. The real Anna died back in 2001. That's why Professor Martin went to the forest. Perhaps he thought he could bring his wife back. But the elf he shaped into Anna's likeness, that wasn't really his wife. Lisa asks about the 2 gunshots. Mina can only say that the elf Martin was studying might have been different. But one thing is certain, Anna is definitely an elf. I'll watch her. Lisa falls silent. But just then, a car pulls up outside. The person stepping out looks exactly like Lisa. Mina slowly turns her head in disbelief. She realizes the Lisa sitting in front of her isn't the real Lisa. Lisa confirms it. She's Anna. The real Lisa walks in, and Mina sees that Anna has vanished only to reappear as John.
Mina? Run, Kira!
Mina tries to run but Anna grabs her. Anna says they once lived like gods, but humans drove them underground for centuries. Now she's finally free. Mina desperately promises she won't tell anyone. But Anna scoffs. Humans made that same promise a very long time ago. Mina pleads Anna protected her all that time. In the safe house, they were like family. Anna replies coldly that she's a watcher too. Her own kind always rejected her. But taking on the identities of Mina and the others, they were like her dolls. Everything was just so she could study them up close. Mina can't believe it. Anna drags her toward the door. Mina looks up and sees Anna is already outside. Anna tells her that when Professor Martin came to the forest, he found her. He promised to take her out. She thought things would change until Martin tried to shoot her. She had no choice but to kill him. And she decided never to trust a promise again.
I will not be betrayed again, Mina.
Mina tries to flee back inside, but Anna is already there, wearing Mina's own face. She grabs Mina and says from now on, she'll live as Mina. But Mina gasps out that there's something Martin never told her. Why can Mina walk in sunlight? Why could she leave the forest when the others couldn't? Anna releases her grip. Mina catches her breath and continues. At the university, she found one of Martin's recordings. He said children born of humans and elves were called half-bloods, beings with special abilities. The reason Anna can walk in sunlight like a human might be because she's a half-blood. She's not just a watcher. Half of her is human. Mina says Anna has always shown emotions the other elves don't have. Maybe somewhere in the human world, there are others like her. The moment these words land, Anna's body begins to convulse. She doubles over in agony. A surge of strange energy explodes from the room. Anna's seal has been broken. Her wings, they've returned. She turns to Mina one last time.
I hope you're right, Mina.
Then Anna spreads her wings and takes flight, and somewhere in the city, a new threat may already be stirring in the shadows.